Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is our new perspective for the day and we're using the El Goliath deck. Feel free to check out his channel. I put a link to his YouTube channel in the description box below. We're going to be switching out cards tomorrow, I think, but I needed to bond with these cards. They called to me. So we got the Six of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So the Six of Wands is a fire element, right? It speaks to creative passion. It speaks to swift movement and action, right? So the Six of Wands speaks to being victorious, right? Overcoming whatever obstacle was laid before you, because fives are challenges, right? Sixes are victory, stability, gaining ground kind of thing, right? And the Page of Swords, pages are the children of the courts, right? So they speak to imagination and viewing the world with the eyes of a child, right? So it's a new truth, a new vision of seeing the world, a new perspective of seeing the world, a new truth to you, right? And the Eight of Swords speaks to self-imposed restriction, right? It's all in the mind. Swords are, the mind, logic. They're air elements, so it's about speaking your truth and your mental intelligence and capacity and logic, right? Logic and reasoning. Air is the science, right? Of the elements. It's the science of the element, right? So it speaks to opening up your eyes and seeing that you can get yourself out of this self-imposed restriction or whatever it is that you've put yourself in. You're holding yourself back, really, from seeing your own truth and being victorious in doing so, right? Being victorious in living your truth, right? What is it that sings to you in these three cards? Is there anything that intuitively sticks to you that I haven't already said? Or, what's your viewpoint? What's your take on it? What is it that you're getting away from these three cards? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to have a conversation with you about it. This channel is for learning and for being able to have a safe place to speak about these things and learn these things with each other and from each other, right? So what do these things sing to you? I got some cards from the Moon Magic deck. I love this tiny little deck. Every day I focus on what is important. Let's see. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. Where am I going? I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. That is true. Beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. I got a few of these cards, right? I am courageous and powerful. I let go of the anxieties of others. True, true, true. And the final one is, I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. I love it. And then we got an illustrated bestiary. What did we get? Know your song. Know your song, right? House Finch. What page is that? 131. Where's my book? There it is. 131. House Finch. I love finches. 131. Know your song, House Finch. House Finch's song is so sunny and sweet that in the 1940s, a speculator tried to sell this small bird as a pet, which he called the Hollywood finch, a reference to the finch's West Coast roots. The ploy was a flop, perhaps because house finch can't compete with parrot for beauty and cage appeal. Unable to sell his stash of songbirds, the speculator released house finch and friends in Long Island, and from there they quickly spread to bird feeders across the United States. If you, like Finch, have ever been deemed not enough, remember this is exactly how House Finch escaped his gilded cage. Right? Is that like the Eight of Swords? Despite being judged as not enough, Finch still sings like a star. You too have a strength, a song. Do you know what it is? Time to find out, right? Let's see, the ritual. What thoughts keep you from flying? Sometimes we get trapped by our own desires or by other people's expectations. It's time to uncage yourself. Grab your journal and find a quiet place to sit. Take a few deep breaths to center and calm yourself. Then make a list of thoughts, expectations, or desires, yours or someone else's, that make you feel trapped. Your sentences might start like this. A good daughter always. I should. It's important too. My grandma, mother, father, boss will be disappointed if. Choose one and ask yourself, if this thought was located in my body, where would it live? Don't overthink this. Your first answer is the answer. After you've located the thought in your body, imagine disengaging it. You might envision cutting the cord between yourself and the thought, or digging it out and tossing it in the compost. One by one, visualize disengaging from each entrapping thought. You may need to do this a few times to make it stick in your psyche. Interesting. I think I'll give that a try. What about you? Are you going to try that? Reflection. The flip side of wishes. House Finch can thank his plane and tatty feathers for giving him the freedom to fly. If he had been a more beautiful bird, if his looks had matched his singing voice, he'd be known as the Hollywood Finch and be living in a cage. While House may be a less glamorous moniker than Hollywood, Finch is here to remind you that having it all isn't always what it seems to be. In our desire to be more beautiful, richer, more charismatic, we rarely stop to think about the flip side of those seemingly desirous traits. Being super smart can be super lonely. Having a gorgeous body might mean people judge you before they know you. Being really rich leaves you open to jealousy. Instead of focusing on how perfect life would be if only you were fill in the blank with your recurring wish, think about a gift you already have, like House Finch's song, that you could amplify and share. Isn't that something? Wow, definite food for thought. Let me know what your thoughts are on today's cards, and I'd love to have a conversation with you. Tell me what sang to you and how you saw it. What was your perspective? Let me know in the comment section below. And other than that, have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.